Hey, what's up everyone, Zuvika here and you're watching the FN channel. In front of me I have these three cool smartwatches. I've recently reviewed it. You can check on my channel to see the unboxing video. So, the purpose of this video is I want to make a comparison between these three smartwatches. So at the left side we have the DTX Smartwatch, at the center we have the DT78 Smartwatch, and at the right side we have the DT96 Smartwatch. The purpose of this comparison is on what are the differences between of its specifications, the design, the user interface, and other things that maybe we may encounter between these three cool smartwatches. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Alright guys, let's start off with the packaging of the smartwatches. So at the center here, the DT78, at the left side we have the DT96 smartwatch, and at the right side we have the DTX smartwatch. As we can see, between all these three smartwatches, the packaging, basically they are the same, just plain white, no detail at the back. Only at we have the illustration of the smartwatch at the front, and they put on stickers here to indicate the colors of the smartwatches. And the only differences is the DT78 smartwatch has a larger box, and overall they are from the same manufacturer. Basically they have the same design of the packaging. So if you want to see more on the unboxing, you can check out on my YouTube channel. Alright guys, here are the specifications of the smartwatches. Alright guys, so here are the smartwatch in front of me, the three smartwatches, the DT96 smartwatch, the DT78 and the DTX smartwatch. So first off, let's talk about the design. So the only difference is the design of the DTX smartwatch. It has the square design, whereas the other two is the circular design. So it up to people's interest whether they want to use a square design or a circular design. But for me personally, I like using both, and sometimes I do get bored and I use the square design smartwatch. The design of the DT96 smartwatch, it has the minimalist design. Here you can see simple design, not too fancy, just straight up circular design, and two buttons here. Where the DT78 smartwatch, this is one of my favorite smartwatch. It has a really cool design, a rugged design. As you can see, there's a bit of the gimmick here, the clock gimmick on the frame here. Plus there's two buttons here. Really sporty design, rugged design. And the DTX smartwatch, the design is also a very minimalist design, a simple design, square design. It has the Apple Watch design vibe, square design. The only difference is the strap connector here, where the Apple Watch slides in, the strap slides in easily, where this one we need to use the connector here to connect the strap with the smartwatch. And next up, the build quality between these three smartwatches. Let's start off with the DT96 smartwatch. The build quality of the DT96, it's pretty low. I would say it's not really good because of its material here. As we can see, the side here, it has the like a metal material, where at the back here it's plain cheap plastic here. not very solid here, but it's really light. I think they use this kind of material for a reason, because yeah, it's pretty lightweight, so yeah, it won't feel too heavy when we wear it on our wrist. So next up is the DT78 Smartwatch, and once again, this is one of my favorite smartwatch. It has a very solid material, as you can see there. It has a metal frame here, but at the back here it's plastic, but it's feel really solid, and it has a bit of weight. But yeah, it feels really solid. It doesn't feel like a cheap smartwatch when you hold it in. And yeah, I really like this kind of feel. It feels premium, feels expensive, but yeah, but in terms of its price, it's not very expensive. It's quite cheap actually. So next up, the DTX Smartwatch. The DTX Smartwatch, its build material, it's pretty much the same as the DT96 Smartwatch, where the build quality at the back here, it's pretty cheap plastic, but at the side here it's got a quite solid metal material, but at the back it's pretty much cheap plastic. It feels really between the two smartwatches, the DTX and DT96. The DTX has a bit of a weight rather than the DT96 smartwatch, but in terms of its build quality, it's pretty much the same as a DT96 smartwatch. Okay, that is in terms of its build quality. So next up, the user interface, the UI for, let me set my scene. So the DTX and the DT96 basically has the same UI. It uses the same app. It uses the Fit Pro Cloud, if I'm not mistaken. The two smartwatches uses the same applications, where the DT78 smartwatch uses the different application, where it uses the Wear Fit 2.0. But in terms of its UI, the DTX and the DT96 smartwatch, basically they have the same UI. Only differences is the information shown here is a bit different, but that doesn't matter. But as we scroll from the right to the left side, it shows the same information, the same information. The only differences is the weather. The DTX smartwatch has a bit more information to show, but technically they are the same. They use the same UI. Okay. So as we scroll from the bottom to the top, it shows the notification center. Scroll from the top to the bottom, shows the other notification bar, other information bar here, and scroll to the side. You have the scroll type menu, but of course we can change it. This one we can change to the smart style. For here, change to smart style. So let's see the difference. So the DTX smartwatch only shows the 9-icon menu, whereas the DT96 smartwatch has a bubble menu. An icon and bubble menu, but overall this smartwatch is quite responsive. It's not that fast. It's not that too fast. It's not that too responsive, but yeah, it works pretty okay, pretty fine, reasonably fine. But I personally love to use the scroll type menu. That is the user interface for DTX smartwatch and the DT90 smartwatch. And let's take a look at the DT78 Smartwatch, where the user interface is quite different. As you can see, we can as we scroll to the side, this is the notification center. Scroll to the right, we have the heart rate sensor to measure our heart rate on like that. Yeah, it will infinitely scroll back here, so it goes to the left side here, and so we scroll from the top to the bottom. As we can see the notification bar, the menu bar here. This is the flashlight. This is the brightness. This is do not disturb. Pretty simple, straightforward. As we scroll from the bottom to the top, you can see here the menus. But for the DT78 Smartwatch, yeah, it has quite a responsive UI. As you can see, really fluid. No kind of lag occurs here. Pretty smooth, rather than these two other smartwatches. The DT78 Smartwatch really performs on the fluidity, really responsive. Okay guys, this is in terms of the face watches. So let's start off with the DT78 Smartwatch, where the DT78 Smartwatch has quite a variety of face watches, as you can see here. Yeah, quite a lot, quite a cool looking face watches. But the only cons that it is stuck with its pre-installed face watches. Cannot download any more face watches. That's quite a bummer. But for these other two smartwatches, DT96 DTX Smartwatch, you can actually download more face watches from the app. Here, for example, the DTX Smartwatch, I use my son's picture, download it, and become the face watch of the smartwatch. Yeah, it's pretty cool feature. I think most people will definitely love this feature. You can actually use like the picture from our gallery to be our face watch, and download any other cool face watches from the app itself. Yeah, that is why it is called a smartwatch anyway. You can do any cool things rather than normal watches can do. Yeah, rather than stuck with the pre-installed face watches. Okay guys, in terms of the performance, the battery performance, I've used all this smartwatch for a while, for like a month, and these two smartwatch, DT78 and DTX Smartwatch, has a better performance in terms of its battery life. It can last up to 7 days, where the DT96 Smartwatch, I use it like for 2 days, then I need to charge it up for like after 2 days of usage. These two smartwatches has a very good battery life rather than the DT96 Smartwatch. Alright guys, so let's try out the comparison of the heart rate sensor of the smartwatch. Let's first off try with the DT96 Smartwatch. Let's try the heart rate sensor. So it measures at 65 beats per minute. Next, so let's try the DT78 Smartwatch. .84, okay. Just now it's measures almost the same, but suddenly it went up. I don't know, maybe my heart rate is getting a bit higher, but now Let's try the DTX Smartwatch. Okay, 92. Alright guys, let's have a quick weight comparison with this first one. We try the DT96 Smartwatch, so about 32 gram, about 32 gram. DT78 Smartwatch, let's put it there, 41 gram. Lastly, let's try the DTX Smartwatch, let's put it there, 35 grams. So yeah, the DT78 Smartwatch has the heaviest between these other three smartwatches, which is explain the solid design and the much better build quality. Alright guys, that is all for this comparison video. I hope this video helps you a lot. Between these three smartwatches, which is the best that suits you guys? Just comment below, I just want to know. And if you guys also have any other questions, just comment below or just visit my Instagram account and ask away. I will try to help out any problem that you guys encountered on these smartwatches. And if you guys love this video, please give a thumbs up and share this video. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and support my YouTube channel. That will be much appreciated. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.